What do you mean you've been holding the money for 10 years? Just donate it, for Christ's sakes. Hold on, I got another call coming in. Hello. Paul, do I really have to play this? Dylan, you're so funny. Of course you have to do this. You owe me $750 from the last Sega fiasco. But why does it have to be this game? Couldn't I have just played Hong Kong 97 or Pepsi Man or something else? Go on, keep talking and complaining. I'm charging you $900 a minute, so keep on complaining for me. What the fuck?
It's me, Mario!
Shut the fuck up, Mario. It's my time to be a superstar.
In the mid-2000s, Sonic Team, under the leadership of Yoji Naka, embarked on a project to rejuvenate the Sonic franchise for the next generation of gaming consoles. Their goal was to create a groundbreaking 3D Sonic game that would mark the series' 15th anniversary, setting a new standard for the franchise. Their vision was ambitious, a game with cutting-edge graphics and a narrative depth that would redefine Sonic's character. The team imagined a game that would not only celebrate Sonic's legacy, but also chart a course for its future.
This was gonna be a reboot for Sonic, for a whole new generation.
Too bad it turned out to be one of the most disappointing games ever made.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I am terrified to play this. But it was bound to happen sooner or later, so let's just get it over with.
Alright, this doesn't look too bad. In fact, it looks super realistic. I'm not exactly sure if it fits the Sonic style, but I'll accept it. The cutscene opens in the kingdom of Soleanna. We are introduced to a brand new character, Princess Elise. The fireworks look beautiful and oh my god, what the fuck?
Who the fuck directed this? Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Buildings getting destroyed, people are blown to bits.
Oh man, I wonder who could be causing all of this chaos.
What do you know? Here comes Dr. Eggman, Sonic's arch nemesis. As you probably guessed, Eggman confronts Princess Elise, demanding the Chaos Emerald.
Can you guess who shows up next?
That's right, it's that blue hedgehog we've come to know and love. Sega's poster child, the inspiration for thousands of erotic fanfiction stories. Sonic's arrival is so timely that you'd think he'd set it up with Eggman beforehand. Eggman and Sonic face off with some pretty heavy artillery, and Sonic takes off with the princess. Of course, per video game tradition, she ends up being captured by Eggman, and tosses Sonic a Chaos Emerald. Sonic just kinda stands there and does nothing while the game cuts to a loading screen.
Do I have to be wearing this the whole video? Keep the suit on, and finish the video. Well, I guess that solves that. Oh. Still on a loading screen. I must have forgot to press A or something.
We then see Sonic meet up with Tails, who asks him,
"You're going to rescue her, aren't you?"
No.
Bravo! Bravo! That was beautiful.
"Just kidding, we're actually heading to the first level, but before that, here's the main hub world." Is my game broken? Ah, okay. Phew. Good. Welcome to the town of Soleanna, an extremely bland version of Venice, Italy, with great beach views, and...
What?
NPCs. I understand they wanted to go with the realism factor, but this is the best you could do? For real, I have seen better human animations in the first Sims game than this. Oh well. Oh look, there's a row of rings over there. I bet this leads to the first level.
To a light dash.
Okay, well, after some trial and error in the hub world, by the way, we finally make it to our first level. Welcome to Wave Ocean, a level with gorgeous backdrops and vibes based off previous Sonic classics.
This looks like a traditional, fast-paced Sonic level. It really can't be that bad.
Whoa!
The controls. I know I complain about them a lot, but this game turns the diarrhea dial up to 11.
Let's flick that shit switch and crank up that diarrhea dial.
Sonic's main attack is the homing attack. This attack will automatically zoom Sonic to the nearest enemy or interactive item. The only problem is that it's completely unpredictable. 1 second you're annihilating enemies, and then the next press it sends you straight off the map. Another annoying aspect is that Sonic will randomly change animations if he touches a piece of the environment wrong. This comes up a lot in later levels, and man, is it frustrating as hell. You could be doing everything the game wants you to do, but Sonic will randomly just stop running and end it all.
I think Sega saved money and quality assurance by using comatose patients as game testers. And you said the game's ready for release, right? Great. I can't wait to tell our CEO that it is. Thank you.
Another thing that really annoys me are the camera controls. Again, just like the homing attack, they have a complete mind of their own.
You never really know when the camera's going to change and just switch directions. Where'd it go?
Video games are known for their use of basic artificial intelligence for NPCs and gameplay. I even did a video on it. But somehow, Sonic 06 manages to utilize artificial stupidity for its mechanics. I mean, this is the first level and I'm already dying over and over and over, and it's not even my fault. We then get chased by Free Willy in an actual pretty awesome scene, and then switches over to play as Tails. Tails can fly, but once again the controls are unpredictable. Tails attack by throwing fake rings, which although sounds stupid, is actually more stable than Sonic's homing attack. After struggling with Tails, you then switch back to Sonic to complete the level.
Man, these sure are taking quite a long time. I hope my Xbox is doing okay. I just got it back from repair.
Now we head back to the hub world and it's time to do our first side mission. That's right, for some reason Sonic Team decided to put the laziest and most pointless side missions, some of which are required, into the game's hub world. We are greeted with our first mission, which requires Sonic to play hide and go seek with children? You navigate the hub world by completing boring side missions to unlock new levels and upgrades. You are then tortured by the game's shitty mechanics, but in all different environments. These are then interwoven with boss fights. I have never seen boss fights this poorly designed. They give you zero clue as to how to beat them, and it was only after hundreds of attempts that I could even figure them out. I even had editor Josh watching me play throughout, and he couldn't figure them out either.
If you get a game over, it puts you back at the f***ing main menu. What kind of sick psychotic device is this game?
What a sick joke!
This happens for every single section that you repeat when getting a game over. Oh God, I need therapy.
I fucking had it up there here with that fucking Tails and Knuckles. It's all about these fucking rings. I'm snowboarding down a fucking mountain. And why am I snowboarding down a mountain? For fucking cock-sucking fucking rings.
Grown children often secretly wish for an aged parent to die.
What does Sonic have to do with my fucking mother, huh?
Oh, interesting. I made it to the trial levels. That means I'm almost to the end of the game. We are now faced with the test of knowledge, test of courage, and the test of love. Here you have to talk to a different priest for each trial, which results in multiple loading screens, both when you start the trial, beat the trial, and restart the trial. Oh, and if you die via the insta-death in the second trial, you have to go back through 4 loading screens and the main menu before trying it again. What is this?
By the way, we've timed out the deaths and loading screens from my playthrough. To get to these final levels, I died due to glitches 186 times and spent over 2 hours in total just staring at a loading screen. I cannot believe that Sega released the game like this. Yeah, if you could just let us know if the loading times are too long.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. I looked up how to do these trials before even attempting them, and it still took me multiple attempts due to the controls and mechanics. Luckily, just like an episode of Flavor of Love, the last trial required you to simply choose between Amy or the princess.
Sonic, you came!
Entering Aquatic Base is our final skill test of the game, and also the longest level. You play as all three main characters, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckle, dodging lasers, enemies, missiles, and balancing on whatever this is. A lot of this level is repetitive, with the same looking rooms and chasing sequences. You have certain areas where you need to activate switches to proceed, and other rooms where you have to clear out all the enemies before proceeding. This is also the first time in the entire game that they give you 1-ups in a proper manner. I was able to keep dying without having to start all the way back at the beginning because of this. After completing Aquatic Base brings us to our final boss fight.
This is it. The final showdown with Eggman. All I have to do is beat this and I never have to touch this game again.
And this fight against Eggman is actually one of the easiest in the game. You dodge his attacks, grab his ship as he flies towards you, and drive it into one of the falling bomb crates. Rinse and repeat. The only challenge lies in the shrinking platform that Sonic is standing on, but it's not really that hard. Here's the final hit, and what do you know, a loading screen. I fucking hate this game. The big bad ship begins to crumble as Sonic rescues the princess for the final time. Also, Eggman fucking dies? We get one more loading screen for good measure and old time's sakes, and man, is that the sweetest achievement I've ever seen. The game ends with an epic cinematic cutscene with big explosions, a fake out missed jump, and a soundtrack from Linkin Park? We end on a special note with Sonic and the princess living happily ever after.
Oh my god. Why? Why did I do this to myself? Oh my god, I'm a fucking joke. What's up, chat? In today's stream, because playing Sonic 06 wasn't bad enough, I'm gonna torture myself by reading Sonic fanfic and more. Let's go! So, Sonic, ready for your present? Eggman said with glee. Sonic grabbed Eggman and turned him around. Give me that wet, juicy ass. Sonic spread Eggman's cheeks as he proceeded to let out a wet, juicy fart. Pick up the phone, I need to get you to stop before you get demonetized. Oh boy, then I don't get paid. Oh right, and now we're gonna torture this Sonic. This is what you get for Sonic 06, you piece of shit. Uh-oh. What happened with Sonic's head, boys and girls? Dude, I am unsubscribing. You didn't even do the side character missions with Silver and Shadow. What it showed. Side missions? I just risked my life beating the main game. I'm not playing this shit.